Backyard. 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 Backyard.
Hi, welcome to the backyard. I'm Taylor.
And I'm Tyler.
And today we're kind of scrunched in here to one of our aisles here. As you can see, they got a bunch of toys on the side, and then on this side is going to be all the grain-free dog foods that we offer.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we're going to hit today, is mainly this aisle. And before we talked about some levels of dog food, and this side, this whole row is going to be your higher tier, pretty good for your dog food.
You know, it's really crazy. I suppose 15, 20 years ago, it was all corn, chicken, and rice, or some sort of
kind of feed them whatever you got.
Yeah.
You know,
and
you got some table scraps.
Almost everything here has a different protein and different ingredients, so it's pretty neat.
Yeah, well, so I guess first thing we'll talk about is the dog food here. This whole side is all going to be grain-free, and you might ask, what's the difference, or why would I get my dog grain-free? And the first thing, you can check out is it is going to be healthier for the dog. But one thing to check out, a lot of people go to grain-free is because they might be having some irritations, or some problems with their dog. For example, some allergies, maybe their flatulence, excessive flatulence in their skin. They might have some issues with their stool, their skin issues, chewing, if they're chewing, licking their paws, biting on an awful lot, things like that.
A lot of people say their dog has an allergy to a certain protein or a certain ingredient.
Even vomiting or throw up. If you see your dog doing some of those things, then that would be maybe when you want to do some research or even consider grain-free. And your grains are going to be your wheat, rice, barley, millet, quinoa, all those types of things. And they're not all bad. No. Your dog just might not, or might be having trouble reacting to them.
Exactly.
And so that's what we have all on this side. It is a little bit more expensive, but it is a lot healthier for your dog.
Yeah, and I think a lot of us are going to be pretty familiar with, right here is the Nutrisource. Great bag. They're all going to be a certain color for a different protein. Everyone, it started with the grain-free chicken formula, and then they kind of got into salmon. They got bison. They got lamb, all sorts of ones.
Yeah, even Seafood Select.
Yeah, Seafood Select.
Pretty much, yeah. You can go pick on the menu what you want your dog to eat.
Yep, and then so that's just Nutrisource. Then once we get going down here, there's a little Pure Vita, which is also a Nutrisource product.
Right behind, to my left, is all Taste of the Wild. Those are all grain-free too, pretty popular and a great dog food. I love dealing with them. They keep it really consistent, and they're not confusing. They have about 5 or 6 bags on their whole entire line, and it's just nice. You don't have to.
Yeah, it's been really. We've had a lot of luck with it. It's $1.50 a pound or something like that. If you're really wondering what is this stuff going to cost me, and
yeah, well, I was going to cut in. Sorry, Ty. Right. So for some of those reasons, or some things that you might want to look for the grain-free too, it can help with a lot of different things. It can increase your dog's energy. It can help also with their skin and problems if they're having issues like that. But another thing too is less shedding. They're going to have maybe better breath. Their stool, if they're having some issues with their stool, that might be something to look at too. But it's going to help reduce those allergies in your dog if you're starting to see some of those issues. Take your time, research that grain-free, or just come in and ask us. We can definitely help you out, and we have a lot of different things, dog food products here that are going to fit that.
Yep, if you stumble upon like a review site, these are going to be 4 or 5-star dog foods.
Yep.
Almost all of them. So yeah, you're really going to get the highest quality stuff. Tay's got some gold right here.
This is the dog food aisle. This is the cat though. And just to show, we do get some questions in. We only stock a certain amount, but this is a Blue Buffalo Wilderness. We can get our hands on that. We do get our hands on that for a certain amount of customers. But I'll just read right off the back of the label here. First 3 ingredients here are going to be deboned trout, chicken meal, and turkey meal. And those are all great. Great.
It's real premium stuff.
Yeah, so that's there. That's going to be a little bit more expensive. If you're looking for a better value, maybe you don't want to pay as much, but still are looking for that. This is one we got in. We've talked about before. They're all 50% off right now too. Country Vet Naturals, and this is going to be a little cheaper, but it's going to have no corn, wheat, or soy, and it's an excellent dog food. So there are choices to look at. If you don't want to be paying such a high price for that, we can work with you too. There are a lot of other products that you won't be having to, break a hole in your pocket to pay for them.
And then right next to, on the other side of the wall, we got all sorts of Kong products, unbelievable amount. There's cool products like this Chuck 'em, which I think we've all seen that. Chuck It, sorry. When you're out in the dog park. Then we got some Hide-A-Toys, and then a bunch of Milk-Bone products too. There's just an unbelievable amount of toys and treats.
A lot of toys, and we'll kind of wrap it up here. But if you have a dog that it can chew through anything, come see us. We'll work with you. We have a number of products from Kong to Westpaw where we can keep them busy, keep them distracted, keep their mind stimulated too, and then they won't be ruining that nice pair of shoes you just got.
Yeah.
So if you have any other questions though on any of the dog food, any of our toys, if there's anything that you see or you don't see here that you want us to get in, just give us a call, message us, email us, let us know, and we'd love to work with you.
Stop at the store. We're open 7:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, and then Saturdays we are open 8 to noon. So we get a lot of people on Saturday too.
Yeah. So check it all out, our Facebook, Twitter, and we'll see you next time.
Yard. 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 Yard.